another video today. Today we're going to be looking at the Battlefield 6 open beta that just got done this past weekend. Now, I did get an invite code to play the beta, but because I'm an ignoramus, I just waited until the beta was free on the weekend. But I did talk about it. I would say I put like about 10 hours. I mean, off the gate, it does play like a Battlefield game. I will say that. And your variety of your enjoyment of a Battlefield game, you know, will vary of how much you enjoy Battlefield. I will say Battlefield 6 open beta weekend 1 very fluid, even though they had packed queues. The queues were very, very long and very huge numbers, but at the same time, a lot of people were excited to be playing this new Battlefield, especially with the last one, 2042, being utter failure. But yeah, Battlefield 6 came packing hot. You had 4 game modes, well, technically 5. 4 main game modes. You had your normal domination, your King of the Hill, your conquest, no vehicle, but you also had breakthrough. Breakthrough being a brand new game mode inside Battlefield 6. It's kind of like a brand new game mode, and the reason why I said kinda, it's basically the same thing as Frontlines that was in Battlefield 1 a whole 6 years ago. And Frontlines, in case you don't remember, was a combination of Rust and Conquest mixed together. That's basically what Frontlines was, and I'm sorry to tell you, that's basically what Breakthrough is as well. So if you were expecting something new out Breakthrough or different, expect Frontlines. It's basically Frontlines. But I mean, Frontlines was a semi-fun game mode, and it was an excellent fun game mode in Battlefield 1. Granted, when I played Battlefield 1, I didn't play that much because I'm not a huge Battlefield fan. I did go as the medic. I did enjoy rocking the medic. Tried the medic in Battlefield 6 beta a little bit. It was okay. I mostly enjoyed sniping and also the car class, aka sniping, and I also enjoyed the assault rifle class. I'm so used to Call of Duty sniping, and that's a huge problem for me. I'm more used to Call of Duty and Halo than Battlefield, and that's always been the case. When it comes to FPS and shooters, Battlefield has always been the weakest on my standpoint. Halo, Call of Duty, or especially the PvE shooters like Destiny or Borderlands, Warframe, etc., etc. I'm more of a PvE type shooter guy anyways. I have 1,000 hours in the Destiny universe. But I digress. This is not a Destiny review. This is a Battlefield review. Even though Destiny is currently going down the shitter as we speak. But that's a whole nother rant for a different day. Battlefield 6, on the other hand, I mean, like I said at the beginning, it plays like Battlefield. It plays like a Battlefield game. If you go into Conquest, you're going to get your large-scale domination capture frag game mode with vehicles. And I mean, the vehicles, they pack a punch. They hit really hard. I mean, it's basically the same vehicles that are in your stereotypical Battlefield games. You got your planes, your tanks, your ATV, etc. I will say the maps in Battlefield 6 vibrant. Well, I mean, they're vibrant in the sense God rays and good lighting effects and etc. like that. But yeah, they're vibrant in that sense. They do look good. They do have nice fluency. There is a lot of foliage in the trees. The foliage pops very well in Battlefield 6. And there is a good variety of the maps in the beta. And just like every other Battlefield game, you know, they take a couple of the Conquest maps, change the layout. That map does the same, it does the same exact thing in Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6. What I'm trying to say, it plays like a Battlefield game, shoots like a Battlefield game, sounds like a Battlefield game. Heck, it is a Battlefield game. If you like Battlefield, you're going to enjoy Battlefield 6, and you're going to enjoy the Battlefield 6 beta, and you most likely already played the battle because, like I said at the beginning of the video, it was a very packed weekend. The queues were very, very long. But again, I come from MMOs, and MMOs, they have very long queues. Back in 2017, for the critically acclaimed MMO RPG, Final Fantasy 14, now with the extended free trial with all content up to level 70 completely for free, including their award-winning expansions, Heaven's Ward and Stormblood. Download today and play at FinalFantasy14.com. I don't know what I was saying, but it does have a nice soundtrack, even though I ended up muting the soundtrack, just because even though it's nice up being generic, because, you know, it's generic military garbo. Hey, you know, if generic military garbo is your taste of music, then congratulations. It's just not my jam. I preferred listening, I preferred vibing to lo-fi when playing. It goes excellent with Battlefield. Honestly, lo-fi goes excellent with anything. I'm going on a tangent. Plays like Battlefield. It's an FPS game. It's an FPS game, folks. If you like FPS awards, then you're going to like Battlefield. I will say I kind of got bored of it because, again, I'm not a big Battlefield fan. I just played it just to play it. We'll probably check out this upcoming beta weekend just to play more of it. Who knows? But hey, you know, I'm just vibing, just hanging out, playing video games, and that's the best of it. I will say this, I'm intrigued to see the full game and see if the full game has a compelling story. The one thing a lot of people didn't like about Battlefield 2042 was 2042 removed the campaign of Battlefield, and a lot of people didn't like that because Battlefield had a compelling campaign. Just like Call of Duty, when Treyarch removed the campaign from Black Ops 4, people did not like that whatsoever. There was a huge, humongous backlash when Treyarch removed the campaign from Black Ops 4. And I think to this day, people still have a bad taste in their mouth when it comes to Black Ops 4. I do agree with the sentiment, slightly anger at EA and Electronic Arts and DICE removing the campaign from Battlefield 2042, but at the same time, I say slightly because I don't really care for Battlefield. It's never been my thing. I just like to play video games. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to play video games. It plays like Battlefield, it shoots like Battlefield. I'm intrigued to see if it has a good, compelling narrative and a good, compelling campaign, because a lot of people love the Battlefield campaigns. I mean, Battlefield 5 had a very intriguing campaign. But yeah, I think that's going to be the wrap of my beta reviews. It was mildly fun for a while. And yeah, that would be it. Rate, comment, like, subscribe, and get the flub out of here. Go join the battlefield. Goodbye.